It's all about the game and how you play it. All about controlling if you can take it. Hey, welcome back. This time we don't have 31 days, but we've got another Spotlight series that's not King of Fighters. Oh my god, what's happening? Yeah, sort of overdid that a little bit instead of spreading the games out. I'll show some more videos and more of the series in a bit. But today we're going to talk about a different form of control, and that's why I brought out, boom, the Super Nintendo Super Famicom mouse. You can see this is the Mario Paint set. I believe this retailed for $80 back in the day, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4 for about the same price. So if you're lucky on the auctions, you can get it for that or even cheaper. So let's open it up and see what's inside. So yeah, Spotlight series, Super Nintendo games, or mouse games. I mean, I didn't have too many of these growing up because what are you going to do? Are you going to get a AAA game like Super Metroid? Or are you going to spend $50 on a mouse compatible game that may not be nearly as good? Or again, mouse game, Mega Man X. Okay, so you can see the box here. What comes inside? It comes with this flimsy styrofoam thing that I need to be really careful with when putting it back in. As you can see, I didn't put all of the stuff in last time, but we'll change that. It comes with this very sturdy plastic mouse pad. This is good. It's not the smoothest. It gets the job done. I mean, if you're a gamer today, you're going to use the light mouse with maybe a glass mouse pad, you know, hardcore stuff. But it comes with the Mario Paint game, and people have done some amazing stuff with this game. Creating music, art, there's tons of videos on YouTube, you can check it out. This is on YouTube, kind of being redundant. And of course the mouse, 2-button mouse here, protector for when you're not using it. And it plugs in, was this port 1 or port 2? Or does it depend on the game? I think it depends on the game, but what else did it come with? It came with this neat Mario Paint mini guide telling you how to use the mouse and like different brush strokes and some of the art you can come up with. So that was pretty cool. And what else? You got the Mario Paint, the full manual. Whoa. Oh, that's awesome. You even got a little bit more card detailed. So yeah, the N64 games in the States also had cards like these, but yeah, they had them for some Super Nintendo games as well here, or Super Famicom games here in Japan. So good stuff there. Again, I don't really know why, but it came with this AC adapter thing, which has nothing to do with the actual game itself. This seems like something that should be with the system itself, if you're a fan of the inserts. And this is the mouse cleaner. So what you would do, probably won't be able to see this, but your mouse gets a little unresponsive. You push in the 2 tabs there, rotate that bad boy. It does not come out. And you got this pretty heavy weighted ball here. And then there's a big roller there, and a big roller on the side, so you got up and down, and then a small roller probably for diagonal movements. But you go in, just side to side, clean off some of the dirt, actually that looks pretty clean already, and pop that back in, and you're good to go for painting or drawing or making music or playing the fly swatter game, whatever floats your boat here in Mario Paint. And okay, so yeah, that's the main set. But like I said, this is, you can see this is kind of hard and sturdy cardboard. The re-release came with this really flimsy cardboard. You can see this box is totally munched. But why did I pick it up? I think there were some inserts or something like the mouse instruction booklet that I wanted, so I ended up getting both. Also here in Japan, you had the Mario and Wario set. Mario's got a bucket on his head. You use the fairy to create a bridge to help him walk around the level. It's a cute little puzzle game. I'll probably be doing a video on that, so hopefully we can look forward to that. And yeah, this is not dirt, it's just the style, so that always throws me off. But that's pretty cool right here. And one more mouse set, which we will open up, is just the plain old basic mouse. Super Famicom mouse. And I believe those were all three of the sets that were released here in Japan. And come out, little bugger. Okay, so again, it comes with the mouse pad, mouse, the styrofoam casing, which can hold a game. So like this extra Mario and Wario I got here, I could put in there if I wanted to. But yeah, I mean, why are you going to make another mold if you don't have to? The box is pretty much the same except for the art mouse, you saw that. So yeah, and here's the manual with another mouse cleaner, so that's pretty cool. And those were the 4 sets. But again, like I said, there's what? At least 72 mouse games for the Super Famicom or Super Nintendo in Europe and America. Not all of them were released in every region. But yeah, get a AAA game, get a mouse game. Boom. And you compare that 72 with the about 4. I'm not sure if F-Zero X or if the expansion kit works with the mouse. I don't see why it wouldn't, honestly. But yeah, you've got the Nintendo 64 mouse compatible with all 4 of the Mario artists. And but then again, there were what, 15,000 sold and 100,000 64 DDs made. So yeah, I can see why they wouldn't make nearly the games that they did here. But yeah, so show off a few of those. We've got Galaxy Robo, which looks like kind of a tactical RPG. Yeah, and any PC gamer from the late 80s, early to mid 90s should know that RPGs use mice, and with the menu system, it just makes perfect sense. Of course, you can play it with the controller, but you'll be looking for. That's a kind of a small one. Super Famicom mouse Senyo. If it has this symbol on the box, it'll be compatible with your mouse. Like I said, if you can see it, it's right there in the corner, sometimes on the bottom of the box. There we go. And I think that's how I found one of these randomly. Yeah, so there's a list of commands. Click on those. Anything else interesting? Attack stats. Yeah, so again, it's either an RPG, but it looks more like a tactical RPG here. So that should be pretty interesting. Moving along, we've got Jigsaw Party. So I guess it's an action and puzzle game, or the birth of an action and puzzle game. So yeah, there's single player mode. I don't know how you're going to do double player mode unless you use a controller maybe. And then looks like a kind of party mode here. The manual, that's the one we want. Okay. But yeah, you can see you just get the pieces, you put it together. It looks pretty cool. It's oh wow. This will use the multi-tap if you have one. Wow, that is crazy. That's crazy. Okay, well, hey. And some more puzzle action there. One player versus computer. So competitive building a puzzle, I mean, hey, why not? It's different. Items. Maybe help you search. Mirror. I guess that's since you're competing, that makes sense. Mina de Jigsaw. Okay, that looks like the actual single player mode. But it has a party mode with score. So I guess everybody can pull pieces and help put it together. Up to 5 players. That's freaking cool, man. So yeah, hopefully we'll be doing a video on that. That looks pretty cool. And what else do we have here? This thing wasn't too difficult to find, but box, yeah, it was a little difficult to find. Don't pay no attention to the price that's listed. That was the original price. I got it for at least half. Huh. Realized the box was kind of dirty and stuff. Is that mold? I better watch out, make sure that doesn't infect anything else, if that is what it is. Okay, so take care of your stuff. Not that I haven't, this must have come like this, because, wow. So yeah, there's a story mode, there's, well, fill in the coloring mode, and a mini game mode. You can see those on the back, hopefully. Yeah, let's hope they have the music, because that would be awesome. So, original story. Shows you the characters, of course, but who doesn't know the characters in Alice in Wonderland by now? Okay, wow, so after explaining the characters, then it goes into the controller information, how to use the mouse. You can see some of the fill in the numbers or free draw. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to compare this to Mario Paint, see how that works out. I mean, you even have a password, so it must be a battery backup system or something. Yeah, more fill in the blanks, free drawing, mini games, so it kind of looks like a whack-a-mole game. First one. I want to say there's a flower matching game. And, oh my god, is this painting the roses red? Oh, that is crazy. Okay, so that's Alice's Paint Adventure. That should be interesting once I get around to it. And what else we got here? We've got Snoopy Concert. Oh, I have no idea about this game. It's Snoopy, it's Concert. I'm like, whoa, I'm picking this up. So yeah, that's the back. This is one of the older games in my collection, considering, well, everything, but some of these I was hunting because they were mouse games. That was in the collection before that. Okay, before you start, there's controller options. Interesting. It doesn't tell you how to use the mouse in this one. Okay, yeah, it looks like there's a story or a single player mode. Yeah, I think you gotta go around and collect things. Get ready for the concert. Gives you some technique advice. Schroeder's game. So I think it's another collection of mini games. Of course, Schroeder had his piano. And I think you're looking for music notes there. And there's Charlie Brown's game. So So yeah, I think all of them are the same. It's just the different levels you're searching for whatever to give to whichever character. And Linus game. Oh, peppermint patties. Concert hall. So yeah, I think once you're done with the first 4 stages, then you go to that concert stage, and that's the game. Just gotta play them and upload some videos for you. Okay. Yes. Okay, Mario Super Picross. I actually didn't get into Picross until the DS, but it's pretty cool. You see what numbers are on the side, and you click the boxes to make a picture. And the DS was a good challenge. And then I found out that they had it on the Super Nintendo. I'm like, eh. And then I found out that the Super Famicom was, actually I think it was on both, but was a mouse game. It's like, ooh, okay, let's go for it. So, I show the back. You see the guy riding the horse here, jockey riding the horse. So yeah, it's interesting how the pictures sort of come to life after you fill them in the blanks. Yeah, this explains it here. So 5. This says 5 across. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of those are going to be blank spot. This says 2 and 1 and 2. So that you can't have 2 down here because there's no more space. So this has to be the 2. That has to be the 1. You can cross out the 1 to help you finish the stage. Nothing really interesting here. Again, just some Picross techniques or hints or whatever. Basically, if you just count left to right or up and down, and there's like, say, what is it, 9 wide, and it's 5. So you're absolutely certain, boom, the dead center one is solid. So you can mark that right away. Again, different techniques, but okay, so not much in that manual. Again, another fun little diversion. Okay, and then we get into the awesome stuff. Now, Vegas Stakes. Probably the least talked about game, or my favorite least talked about game, is Las Vegas Dream here in Japan. And yeah, once you know the basics of gambling, then you can take it to the casino and have some fun. You got roulette, poker, craps, blackjack, slot machines, and your goal is to win $100,000 to open up the, was it Golden Nugget, I think. And once you open up the Golden Nugget to beat the game, well, you want to get $1 million, which you can totally cheese by saving and then going all in. And if you lose, you just reset. If you win, you save again and keep doing that until you're loaded. So yeah, it's got controller controls, mouse controls. It just describes the different games there. But yeah, craps is really fun. Roulette is almost pure chance. Some people have systems that work. So, pretty good stuff. You can play it, of course, with a mouse or a controller. And what I didn't know is that it's multiplayer. So, you can play up to 2 or from 2 to 4 players with the multi-tap. So, hey. Of course, didn't have that growing up, but it was loads of fun. Learned how to play craps. And, yeah, it tells you all the winning hands you can get for poker. So, I think that's about all for that one. Las Vegas Dream, Vegas Stakes. Awesome. And then there's one game that it took me a couple months to hunt down. And, yeah. I could not find it on auctions with a box. There were a couple loose carts. Couldn't find it in Akihabara. And finally, in West Tokyo, I ended up finding Shien the Blade Chaser. And this game just looks awesome. I cannot wait to play it. Instead of like a rail light gun shooter, I think this is a rail, rail ninja kunoichi game. And you're throwing it looks like you're just throwing the dagger, so you're throwing kunai at the enemies. And I mean, that concept just blew my mind, so I knew I had to get this game as soon as I found it. Some story mode here, not story, backstory. So yeah, again, control with the mouse or the controller, as with most of these games. Start game over options, and yeah, there you should be able to see the screenshot there. Isn't that just awesome? 1, 2, 3 boss fights there in the bottom right, and they even have a comic explaining how to play in certain situations. How cool is that? Character introductions. You got, I have no idea, Shura Ningun. So that's got to be the enemy army, I believe. It says in the first stage, list the boss. There's the Jaoryu, this golden king dragon here. Jiao. I'm not sure what Jiao is. King of Jia. Or is that the tribe that they're... looks like half merman is his army, so... I don't know. It's going to be fun. Then you got guys shooting, and this boss looks straight out of Castlevania, so that'll be cool. And yeah, 5 stages? There's at least 5 stages, but there could be more if this Soshite is, or maybe it's a double or triple final boss. But yeah, that's going to be awesome to play. Again, sorry the first video got cut off. Unless I do some magic editing, I don't know, we'll see where that goes. But yeah, this is my small Super Famicom mouse collection. Again, there's 72 games, all different regions. If you're looking to collect, you should be able to find something cheap on auctions. And I don't see why the controllers wouldn't work. So you get a Japanese mouse and some games in your region. That should be just fine. And the purple, you can even tell, like, this is the exact model that was used in the States, so there you go. I randomly not put away yet. Yeah, so look forward to putting some videos up on some of these games in the newest Spotlight series. And yeah, that may or may not take us up to the next 31 days in March. Who knows? But until then, have a good one.